3, 2, 1. I'm Henry Tenenbaum. I'll tell you about a movie that takes its audience through time and space. It's called The Navigator. If art movies are supposed to be boring, then The Navigator is no art movie. If fantasy adventures are supposed to be slick and silly, then The Navigator is no fantasy adventure. And if fairy tales are for children, then The Navigator is no fairy tale. In short, this is a very difficult film to describe. An artistic adventure, a fantastical fairy tale. On the other hand, if the language in foreign films is supposed to be difficult to understand, then The Navigator is certainly a foreign film, which may come as a surprise since the film is in English.
It's like it's on fire. 100,000 fires.
Think how much talent you'd need for all that?
Huh? What'd he say? This is English as spoken by time travelers from a tiny English 14th century village. A boy has led them on this mission to the 20th century.
That's the city. The one I've been seeing in my dreams.
In his dream, he has seen them saving their village from the plague by visiting a celestial city where they will make a tribute to God. But to them, the 20th century is a land filled with powerful monsters and horrible creatures, and their pilgrimage is a nightmare. Now, it takes a lot of nerve to make a movie about a bunch of medieval villagers who tunnel through the center of the earth to reach the 20th century. And New Zealand director Vincent Ward has demonstrated courage and skill in creating this artistic fable. Also a restrained sense of irony as his heroes cope with the rigors of the 20th century. So remember, kids, if you time travel, don't jaywalk. Now, don't get the wrong idea. This is not a light-hearted little fable. But it manages to be both a grim fairy tale and an uplifting adventure. And it earns a 7 out of 10. The language may be a little tough to understand, the plot may be a little tough to swallow, but The Navigator will take you on quite a trip. I'm Henry Tenenbaum.